The National Institutes of Health is going to be cutting funding by $4 billion for medical research. The order by the Trump administration is taking effect on Monday. Now, locally, UCSF stands to lose millions of critical dollars. It's one of the biggest recipients in the entire country. But as ABC 7 News reporter Tara Campbell found out, the school is pushing back.
The Bay Area's medical researchers are bracing but not backing down as they stare down devastating funding cuts set to go into effect Monday. Friday, the Trump administration announced the National Institutes of Health will start limiting the amount of money it doles out for what are called indirect costs. Payments that cover the costs of things like research labs, equipment, and staff.
You're cutting off universities at the knees. You're not allowing research to continue. This is not how you conduct science.
Dr. Monica Gandhi is the director of the UCSF Center for AIDS Research. The university is among the top NIH-funded institutions in the country. In 2023, it received more than $789 million in grants from the agency. Johns Hopkins, the only other university to receive more.
2 senators of every state are going to be called continuously this weekend by university presidents saying,
In a social media post, the NIH notes that $9 billion of the $35 billion it granted for research last year was used to cover indirect costs. And by lowering the maximum rate universities can receive for these indirect costs to 15%, the government will save more than $4 billion a year. It also means the nation's top research universities, which typically see a payment rate of above 60%, stand to be crippled. The University of California providing us with a statement reading in part, life-saving treatments for cancer, diabetes, and strokes, including in children, and new technologies and industries that translate into hundreds of thousands of well-paying jobs are all at risk. The statement also warning, for decades, the National Institutes of Health has provided essential funding that has empowered America's world-leading research institutions. New administration guidance would imperil this vital support and jeopardize America's research preeminence.
I hope that we'll get a change with all the advocacy that I think universities are going to immediately put into place with Congress people.
Tara Campbell, ABC 7 News.